I haven't gotten to page 1 yet. Okay. Whatever. I guess you needed to hear that. Okay, so already I've been filled. We don't need that. Okay, I went through my questioning. The problem is that we can have something so valuable and not know it. Isn't that funny? I mean, think about what may be in your home, maybe some antiques. Maybe you don't even dust it off. And yet that antique could be worth thousands of dollars. You don't know. We can have something in it that is so worth, like God in our life. The gold that He's placed within us is so powerful. It's unbelievable how powerful and has such value and worth. And isn't that something that all of us desire? To be valuable and to be worth something? I mean, people place worth and value on other people, but there's no one that can place it upon us except God Himself. He's the one that tells us the value I'm telling you, this gold in me is pure. I'm not pure, but the gold that He restored in me is pure, and He wants it to come forth out of me to share with other people about this. But I mean, I could tell you a story of this farmer. He worked the field, tilled it. I mean, drove him crazy. He was just a poor farmer. And he's working, and it's these rocks, and just hitting these rocks, it's breaking his machinery. It's costing him a lot of money. And so finally, he just died. And he left the farm. Thank you very much, Dad. He left the farm to his son. And the son said, I don't want that farm. Are you kidding? You killed my father. Why would I want it? It's just full of rocks. You can't even plow it. Well, one day he was on the plow, and he hit a rock. And he thought, oh, what is this now? So he gets out of the plow thing, and he looks at it, and he says, it's like a big, heavy rock. And he looks at it, and he said, oh, there's like a gold streak running through this. It was pure gold. Overnight, the man became rich. The whole farm was full of gold. And he didn't know it because he didn't dig deep enough yet. If you get past the rock, you'll find the gold. And so now the son is a rich man. He didn't know the value and the worth that was placed in that farm. His father didn't know it. He lost it. His father lost a fortune of money because he didn't know the value and the gold that was placed in that farm. It's just unbelievable when you think about these things. This young man was talking to a friend, talking about this family Bible. It was just laying on the coffee table. It was just getting dusty, and it was just taking up a lot of space. And the friend said, well, this could have been worth something. He said, I don't know. It was written by some man named Gutenberg something. Oh, yeah. Gutenberg. One of the oldest Bible in history that was worth, you couldn't even place a number on it. And it was on him. He said, yeah, so I just gave it away. And the guy said, it could have been worth millions. He said, not this one. This will get you. Somebody scribbled their name all over it. I think it said Martin Luther or something. Could you imagine? Didn't understand the worth that was in that Bible or within themselves. I mean, I could just stop right here and say, okay, let's go home. We've had enough, But that's what happens when you don't know what you're worth. It's amazing. We're all worth so much. Every one of us is worth so much. Let me share with you this here. I'm going to skip down a little bit. I don't need that. Because really, personal testimony is so incredible. You're speaking scripture. You're telling the heart of the story, and it all pertains to Jesus and what He's placed within us. Okay. So, there is going to be an elephant in this room shortly. Okay. And so I promised Pastor to incorporate some of what I know about the elephant in the room. God uses me at funerals. You call me the dead pastor. dead preacher. That's funny. And so I worked with this guy. His name was Jerry. Really sweet guy. I loved Jerry. I knew him for years. And we worked together for years. And he was just getting sicker and sicker. He was way younger than I was. And I just watched him deteriorate. He started to get little Alzheimer's. And I think he was only 65.